So hi everyone. Welcome to our session. We're going to be talking to Alex Hunty here today. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Paul Maras, and I work with TMG, and I was an Iris consultant, and I happen to be Alex's Iris consultant a few years ago, and I met Alex, and I learned all about his wonderful paintings and things we're going to learn about. And today, we're here to kind of just talk with Alex and we get to learn about the things that he knows and the things that he does. So, Alex, why don't you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I live in Middleton, Wisconsin, in an independent home for adults with disabilities.
And your work, where is your studio?
My studio is at Inspiring Hope. That's also in Middleton and is really close to my house.
Is there anything else about you that you want to share?
Yes, that I'm an uncle twice.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So, Alex, tell us about your passion. What are you passionate about?
I am passionate about musical theater. I like seeing Broadway musicals because they're so fun to see. I'm also really passionate about art, especially painting, ceramics, and screen printing. I like making art that is bright and happy because it makes me feel calm inside. By selling my paintings, I like taking people with disabilities to see Broadway musicals with me at the Overture Center because I like sharing these cool experiences with others.
So we're going to share a little video that was done by a news channel in Madison, and it talks all about Alex and his path.
Alex Hunty uses a paintbrush to create art, but also to create opportunities for others to enjoy the arts. And that's how the 24-year-old from Middleton is making a difference.
Alex invited the Cutting Edge students to an event at the Overture Center, which was Phantom of the Opera, to have that kind of an experience, to be able to go and see something, and they're going to be able to remember that as part of their experience of going to college and being here in Madison for the rest of their life, that they got to see this. That's a great gift for Alex to be able to do that with the students.
His ambition and his vision for everything that he does with selling his art in order to give someone else an experience is so inspiring.
Alex is an artist and a friend and an entrepreneur and a caring soul who wants to share what he loves with everybody.
I love the theater and Broadway shows, and I like seeing them at the Overture. I like sharing it with others and helping the people at Overture spread the word about their shows, Broadway shows that are coming to the Overture Center. And I like sharing it with my friends with disabilities and having them have the same chance I get.
So Alex, your passion is providing opportunities for people with disabilities to see Broadway plays. When did this passion for sharing the theater experience with others start, and how?
It started in high school in 2011 when I got an ICU award from Zeman Corporation in Wisconsin. It was the first time anyone with disabilities received this award. It was for $1,000 for helping people see those with disabilities. I wanted to take my classmates to see Beauty and the Beast with the award money. Because it was so fun, I wanted to do it again. So I started Alex Honty's Theater and Arts Fund so people who bought my art could help us go to more shows. It eventually became a nonprofit.
So painting drives the whole process for you.
Yes, making art motivates me because I know I can sell it and then take people with disabilities to see a Broadway show at the Overture Center.
And you were commissioned to do a painting in 2015, right?
Yes, I was commissioned to do 6 paintings for the Children's Hospital to fill up their hallways. I wanted to make my art bright and happy to help the kids feel encouraged. With that money, I took 150 people to see The Lion King.
And here are some of the paintings that you did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the first Overture play, right?
Yes.
What was the first one?
The first show we saw was Beauty and the Beast.
And where were you sitting for that first show? In the upper balcony?
Yes. We were in the upper balcony and seats that were really high up. I wanted to be down in front by the orchestra pit. To do that, it cost a lot of money to sit there, and you had to be a big donor. I wanted my friends to be closer and experience it better. So it motivated me to sell more art for the next time and start a nonprofit so others could help me.
So eventually you started the nonprofit. Can you tell us about that experience? What's the name of that nonprofit?
Alex Honty's Theater and Arts Fund.
Inc. Yeah. Can you briefly talk about it starting in 2014 with the Overture's 10th anniversary?
For the Overture's 10th anniversary, I was commissioned to do something for the people who built the Overture Center. I called the painting Take a Bow. They turned that into a lapel pin and gave it to all the Overture donors. From there, it was getting so big, we needed to turn my fund into a nonprofit.
And that's the painting there, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So who do you provide tickets to?
People with disabilities.
And then what organizations have you partnered with?
I have partnered with Milton High School, Cutting Edge, Artworking, and Love Dane. I have enjoyed taking these groups because I have fun sharing the experience of musical theater with even more people.
So, Alex, this is a list up here of all the plays that you've done. How many are there? 25, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are all the lists. This is all the plays that he's done over the years. It's pretty impressive. So what did you do, or what did your nonprofit do this year?
This year, I took people from the nonprofit Inspiring Hope to see Penguin Project's performance of Shrek the Musical Junior. The Penguin Project is a theater group for people with disabilities who are under 21 years old. I wanted to support the Penguin Project because I wanted to show people that this is what I wanted to do. I loved the performance because it was so funny. I especially liked Shrek himself because he was inspiring to me. I think everyone else who came had a good time too.
And so what are you going to be doing in 2025?
In February, I will be taking a group to see the Children's Theater of Madison's performance of Cinderella. I also will be participating in an art show at the Overtures Art Gallery from June through August. Lastly, Alex Honty's Theater and Arts Fund will be taking a group to see Wicked in July. We hope to have close to 100 people and need to raise about $10,000 for the event.
That's a lot of money, Alex.
Yes.
Yeah, so now your passion is to be in the theater has not just been seeing plays, right? But you also like being in plays. So tell us about what you are doing at Inspiring Hope.
Okay. In the summer and fall of 2022, I was in a musical called A Year with Frog and Toad with Inspiring Hope Ministries, and Alex Honty's Theater Arts Fund was one of the sponsors. I played one of the main leads, Toad. My favorite part of this experience was being in the show with my friends from Inspiring Hope Ministries.
And so what are you going to be doing in 2026?
Right now at Inspiring Hope Workshops, the musical or music and theater workshop is working on songs from Willy Wonka. We are hoping to someday do another musical again, like how we did A Year with Frog and Toad.
So looking back at all that you've done, what are the gifts and blessings you found from your artwork, the nonprofit, and acting in your own productions?
Oh, I have been very blessed to have received some awards for my philanthropy work. This has taught me the power of giving back to others. I look forward to continuing my work with this in the future through my artwork and nonprofits. The awards I've received for my philanthropy work are the Young Philanthropist of the Year Award, the South Touring Broadway given by the people who put on the Tony Awards, and Wisconsin Hometown Hero Award.
So when you were just telling me today, you were talking about all these plays, how much money have you really raised over the years?
Since I started the theater this summer, I've done 25 shows and taken an average of 50 people per show and raised $125,000 of tickets.
Wow, that's impressive. $125,000, yeah. So we thought we'd share, Alex, you did get that award for the Star of Touring on Broadway. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually share a little bit of that video when you got presented that at the Overture Center.
There is an organization called the Broadway League. It's based in New York City. Broadway League is made up of all the producers, all the investors, all of the agents who put on Broadway shows in New York and who also present Broadway shows all throughout North America. Like us, we are a member of the Broadway League. So the Broadway League is all about getting Broadway shows on the stages in New York and on the road to come to stages like here at Overture Hall. They also, every year, honor people who do incredible work in the industry. This year, we're really excited when they asked us here in Madison if we had any board members, government officials, donors, or volunteers who have given support to promote and enrich Broadway series in Madison for an award called the Star of Touring Broadway. So Alex, you were at the top of our mind and in the center of our hearts when this year we nominated you for this national award. This is a nationally recognized award for working with and in the arts in a touring community. I'm honored to say that this is my last Thursday at Overture Center to hand you this award, the Star of Touring Broadway. You've made such an incredible difference in our community that we couldn't keep it a secret anymore. Many of us were in New York last week when they announced this in front of a room of about 700 people who do Broadway all in New York and all over the country. In your name, in your picture, and what you did to deserve this award was recognized. It was hard for us to keep this a secret. A national press release went out with your name on it, and we were able to keep it from you and everyone else here.
Even harder to keep it a secret than me keeping Take a Bow a secret.
Yes, even harder. So you have not only influenced and inspired us here at Overture, but you and your Overture family and your mom and dad and your sister, your family, also extended family of Overture, have meant so much to us and for what you have done to really promote touring Broadway here at Overture. So we love and appreciate you as part of our family. Look forward to your continued impact that you make on this Madison community and the way that you inspire us every single day. You're a real star, a bright and shining star here in this community, at Overture, and now in the United States. Congratulations. You're speechless.
Yes, yes. Wow.
That's pretty cool, Alex. I'm going to ask you a question that we didn't talk about. You didn't know that they were going to give that to you, did you?
No.
What did you think about that when you found out you were going to get that great award?
Man, speechless.
Speechless. Yeah. Pretty exciting, huh?
Yes.
All right, so I have one more question for you. So your story is so inspiring. You found ways to support your passion, theater. What advice do you have for others to find and explore their passion?
It helps being around people who share the same passion and encourage me and has encouraged me to grow. These people support me in my dreams. I enjoy encouraging others, and I like helping others find their passion.
So I'm going to ask you another question. So who are some of those people that support you?
My mom.
Is your mom here?
Yes.
There's Mom. Hi, Mom. Yeah, and you have a lot of art teachers that come and help you too, right?
Yes.
And then the whole community that you have, right? From the plays to all your friends.
Yes.
Yeah, good. So, does anybody have any questions for Alex?
We have a question.
Here, I'll come around.
I guess all right. It's not easy choosing, but which one is your favorite Broadway musical?
Phantom of the Opera.
And they're not touring anymore, right?
Right.
No, I missed that.
Yes.
All right, I'll come to you in a second.
So actor to actor, I
I know that, like, from your story that you've done shows as a performer as well. So my question is, out of the roles that you've done in your life or how your career was starting to bloom, which is your favorite role?
Oh, Toad.
Toad.
Yes, Toad in a year with Frog and Toad.
And you did that one 2 years? A couple of years ago. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So Alex, from one musical lover to another, because I just love them, have you ever dreamed of going to New York to see them on Broadway?
Yes.
I hate to tell you, I got to see Phantom twice on Broadway in New York.
Because it's my favorite too.
Yes.
All right, Richard.
Alex, how did you get your fund's name? Alex Honti's Fund?
Oh.
What's the name of your fund?
Alex Hunty Senior Arts Fund, Inc.
Okay.
Yeah, and I named it after myself, and I wanted to have a fund because one of my friends had a fund called the Brian Cowling Fund, and I wanted to, and I knew that, then I wanted to have like my own fund.
And who is Brian Cowling?
One of my friends.
Who does?
Theater.
Good question.
You keep inspiring people throughout your career. How huge of an impressive impact is that?
A big one. Yeah.
You bet, yeah.
Thank you. Hi, Alex. My name is Mac. I live in Milwaukee. I started doing theater almost 6 years ago now.
Yeah.
I went to Milwaukee High School of Arts and hadn't really done anything since then, but about 6 years ago, a friend of mine asked me to be a part of a show that he was doing, and I auditioned and got it, and I got the acting bug working on that show, and I've been doing stuff ever since. In fact, I'm doing a show right now. We're going to be entering our third and final weekend this Friday, a show in River Hills, which is a suburb of Milwaukee, and a show called Acts of Peace. And it's comprised of 3 one-act plays, and I'm in 2 of those 3. And I just wanted to commemorate you on all the work that you're doing here, and for, extending your love of theater, musical and otherwise, to people all around your area, and I truly commend that. I'm on the board of Waukesha Civic Theater in Waukesha, Wisconsin, which is near Milwaukee. And I was intrigued by the description of your talk here today, and so that's what made me come. I've taken my brothers to a lot of theater over the past 6 years, and they have really ended up enjoying it quite a bit. We always went to movies, and theater was a fairly recent development for us in terms of taking them to that. They're both on the spectrum, and they just get a great kick out of going to movies, going to plays, going to musicals. And that's all to say, again, congratulations on everything that you've done. And I would personally like to contribute to your fund. I certainly could not contribute $125,000. I would love to be able to contribute that. I cannot. Yes, I would tell you. But if I could, I would. But I would be pledging $500 to your fund.
Wow.
So I just need your information so I can give you those funds.
Great, that's great. Well, and we have information afterwards. Mary Beth is here and Alex is here, so that you can get all that stuff there. So, does anybody else have any questions? Yeah.
You may have said this, and we just got here like 5 minutes ago, but as far as what does your fund help to do, and how are you able to use the funds to be able to, I guess, inspire other people? I thought Alex Hunty Senior Arts Fund creates access to the arts for people with disabilities and giving them an opportunity to shine. And through like my through painting, and with the money I make from my art shows and selling my paintings, I like to use that money to take people to see a Broadway show at the Overture Center with Alex Hunty Senior Arts Fund.
And he's taken it's going to be 25 shows with Wicket, right?
Yes.
So 25 shows. So all his paintings he's making, not all of them, but his paintings, then the profits go to help support that. So. And you might have missed, the first show he went to was way up in the bleachers. He didn't like that, so he wanted to be right down in the front row, right, Alex?
Yes.
So yeah, they're more expensive. Yes.
Yes.
So, anybody else have any questions? Yeah.
Alex, I'm wondering, how does a person buy one of your paintings? And I also wanted to comment that theater people are the most accepting people in the entire world. My daughter going through high school, she was involved with theater, and just being in the theater, it's for everyone.
So how can somebody buy your paintings, Alex?
Oh, they're on my website.
So this one, you can go to inspiringartbyalex.com. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're also on Facebook. I didn't put, for some reason it didn't show up here. Is it Alex Hunting?
Oh, Inspiring Art by Alex. Oh, it's like now for my Facebook page.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And you have a studio in Middleton too, so you can come and see stuff at a studio in Middleton.
Yeah.
And art shows. Yeah. When's the next art show you're going to?
In December. On the first weekend in December, the holiday market.
So something else that we didn't even talk about, and I know we're running out of time here, Alex, but what's happening next year with an art show related to Wicket?
I made a group show with 2 other people at the Overture Center.
Yeah, so you're going to be there. That's going to be a big one.
Yes.
Any other questions? Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Mary Beth, for coming. And we hope you certainly inspired me and everyone here. So thank you so much, Alex.
Yes.
And you can come over to the table here if you're interested in information about Alex and his stuff.